Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a current relationship, but there's not a lot of contact. For others of you, this could be a situationship, and for a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of energy. There's a lot of chemistry. But no one's really speaking up. Nothing's moving forward. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Gorgeous. Love. Excellent. Wow. We have quite an array of cards here. 2 cards, slightly dark. Actually 3. 1, 2, 3. It's not as bad. It could be worse. Let's just put it that way. This is what your person of interest is feeling and thinking towards you. Now, because of the intensity of this feeling here, especially with love, it could also be that you are going through these emotions as well. First card is the strongest. We have here challenge, followed by sensuality. After that, we have laughter. Then surrender, doubt, abundance, illness, wellness, mothering, love. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have creativity. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, the connection that I have with you, for me, the situation that I'm in right now, I find it to be very challenging. This is a problem to which a solution cannot be found. A riddle, for me, that just can't be solved anymore. I feel that in this connection, yes, there have been hardships. I can't overcome these obstacles. And I find it challenging even reaching out to you. For me, you are someone who is so sensual. Your charm, your beauty, your charisma, your talents, everything about you. The way you move. The way your clothes, how they cling to your body. You just look so sensual. And I'm very much attracted to you. There are times when I do fantasize about you. But there's something more. I do consider you my best friend, a confidant, someone who I can rely on and trust so much. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes me tick. For me, you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. And when you shine through, everything's all right. A part of me hesitates telling you this, but I truly have surrendered myself to you. There are certain things I have not told you, certain things I just can't. Whatever goes through in my heart, there's something I haven't confessed. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. If you lead, I would follow. And because I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me, it hurts on the inside because I'm not really able to express this to you. The reason why I don't is because I actually doubt. After all that has happened, I doubt that anything I may say or do, I don't know if it's going to make a difference. I don't think it will. And I also doubt that in this connection, we'll be able to work as a team. I want to. And I want to be in this relationship with you, where you and I are working together side by side, building our future, getting that security, stability, money. But I doubt that you will want to be with me because of that lack of security that I feel. These things sometimes I don't share with you. I also feel that in this connection, I have held back the reasons why sometimes I'm not with you, why I can't be with you. I understand that you have this desire for me to reach out, for me to be with you for a long term. But the problem is there are certain things that haunt me, emotional trauma that even I have gone through. I am stuck in a situation where the circumstances are intense, the responsibilities, the burdens, the restrictions, constraints. I don't have freedom. Other people might, but I'm not one of those. And I am drowning in the sea of sadness. I feel depressed, despair, desperation, and just hopelessness. I've lost hope. And that is exactly why I'm doubting that things will work out in this connection, because I feel hopeless. And this is very challenging for me. In you, I have found someone who gives me the love and protection that only family would. You take care of me. Shelter, protection, loving, compassion, everything. This is all you. You have always been there for me. And I know that I have not treated you well. In you, I have found unconditional love. But the things that I have said and done over the weeks, months, years, I now realize what I did. It was wrong. Someone who loves me so much, how could I hurt them? Why did I do that? I do love you. And I've realized now that I am in love with you. This love is pure, it's sacred, and it's true. It runs deep in my veins now, and it's hard for me to not think about you. I am thinking about you quite a bit. And because I care, that's why it's so challenging. Overall, I want to create something with you. A connection, a relationship, friendship, anything. Scorpio, I don't want to lose you because I feel that I am. All right, Scorpio, a lot's going on here. There are good feelings here. This person does want to come back into your life, but they find it challenging. They find it difficult. One thing that's really interesting here is abundance. So you got this card abundance, but it falls between two cards that are, for me, a little negative. Doubt. Something has happened in this connection for some of you, not all of you. This is a general love reading, so of course it's not going to resonate for everybody. But something has happened where it could be money, materialistic gain, it could be settling down, feeling secure, whatever it is. Your person of interest may have had some type of an issue regarding this. Either they told you about it or they didn't. Whatever it is, they are having problems, and this is something that has held them back. They're doubting that they would be ready to be in a connection like this because of certain things that they just can't provide. They can't be a certain someone that has it all. And this also depresses them. So this is honestly a very small example for just some of you, because these 1, 2, 3, these 3 cards do tell me the story. Now, like I said, it's a general love reading, not going to resonate for everybody, but I do see here that there's doubt, there's a money-related issue, or settling down. And then we have here that sense of upsetness, that feeling of hopelessness, no matter what I do, it's never going to be good enough. It's not as if you are expecting too much from them, but sometimes people want to be at that status, right? They want to be at that level. Even if you are not asking them, it doesn't matter. They still want to be at this level because this person loves you. They want to provide for you. Maybe you are earning your own money. You don't need anybody to provide. However, as a good partner, as a good spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, they want to be that individual who can be there for you. This is something that they are having a challenge with. How do they reach out to you? Because it seems here that they were unreliable, inconsistent. They were not responsible before. To some degree, they were very immature, and they did not really take responsibility as they should have. They didn't do that. But I do see here this desire to release oneself from this. Now, for those of you who are new, the set of cards I just read, that is the current status. These I read a little bit in the past. So this is for those of you that may have been in the connection. Things were going great, but all of a sudden it all just went downhill. What happened? Your person of interest may not have told you. They may have hid this from you. They may have not expressed themselves to you. This could have been someone who was ghosted. They faded over time. They abandoned you. This could be someone who has been breadcrumbing you and ultimately just not being in your life. There's no closure that you received. So what happened? Hopefully this will provide a little bit of clarity. 7 of Cups and the Prince of Coins. All right. The 7 of Cups. Interesting. Now, this is a huge card, so I am going to read the entire card, the upright as well as the reverse, but keep in mind this reading is, not the reading, this spread is the reverse that I'm going to be emphasizing. This talks about choices, indecisiveness, and fantasy. Your person of interest back in the day was overindulging in thoughts of what the future may bring. and they were daydreaming. A decision needed to be made in order to move forward and to finally rejoin the world. This person was allowing their fantasies to influence how they viewed life. They were not very practical, not very realistic. And they were projecting onto others instead of seeing things as they truly were. So if there was a mistake or a fault, they're not the ones to blame. It's you or it's someone else. And we're dealing with who? I did mention immature. And we have here a prince. Not a queen, not a king, but a prince. This talks about how this person did not want to take any opportunities. They did not want to work hard, and no development. They didn't want to develop anything anymore. Here we have the hard work and wisdom that was necessary to create growth. Nobody was putting that effort in it. Here we also have this person was not seeking opportunities for any sort of development. Taking care of the self on the material level and enjoying the pleasures associated with it. This person could have been taking care of themselves. However, they were not on a materialistic level. Now, material, remember, we had abundance earlier. Abundance is materialistic. So this person was not taking care of themselves on a materialistic level. This could be somebody, and I'm just going to, it's a random example, all right? This could be somebody living in a very small sort of flat or apartment, and they live messy. This person lives like a bachelor or a bachelorette, and it's just themselves. It's just them. They don't think that, if I'm with somebody, I'm going to have to invite them over. I'm going to have to clean up. Maybe I should get a bigger place, right? A place that looks more decent. Maybe I should get a sofa, right? Something like that. But you see, this person's very comfortable where they are. And this is in the past. So this is what they were comfortable with, okay? They were very comfortable in their skin, which is fine. You can be yourself. Of course, you can be yourself. However, it started to bother them. When is it bothering them? The first set I just read, right? The Goddess Oracle deck, where we had the doubt, right? We had the abundance, we had the illness, wellness. There's that doubt regarding that materialistic. Now they are starting to think about this. That crap, if I want my Scorpio, I gotta be a little more in tune with the times. I have to be a provider as well. And I have to take care of someone. And I need to take care of myself. I need to grow up. Right? Here, the problem is you were dealing with somebody. They are defined as lazy. And it talks about inertia or laziness. Not taking action or responsibilities. Wow. I actually, if you go back, I literally said the word responsibility, even though the card was not there, because I do have a card that's called responsibility. Here we have it. Here we have it, folks. This person did not take responsibility. They were not responsible. And this is something that they realize now. Wow. Very much on point, guys. So you're dealing with somebody here who wanted to be in the connection for the sake of having a connection, for the sake of having fun. However, they truly do love you. This is like, those type of feelings that we have for somebody. You're so stupid, but I love you. We have that, right? You're so dumb, but you're just my dumb. You're mine, right? That's how this person is. I'm not saying crosswatcher, you're dumb, right? But some of you need to kind of not be in this category, right? You need to take responsibility. If you want to be in a relationship, it's a two-way street, right? You can't only be depending on the other person, guys. That's not safe. It's not healthy. It's never healthy. You want your person to have vacation. You want them to be happy. You want them to take some time off. You don't always want them to be working, because what happens at the end of the day? People, they burn out, right? It's a burnout. And then we get sick. We get stressed, right? So this is a mentality some people have. They don't care. Some people don't care. They can just sit at home and they can let the other person work. But they don't realize that person also has a life. They also have a certain amount of time period that they're on this planet, right? Unless you're a workaholic, that's a different story. But here, your person of interest was actually immature. That's the problem here. Going forward, as of now, because the first set of cards was a present, they are starting to realize what they were doing. And now they're completely confused. They're in love with you, but they don't have what it takes to actually be able to help you in the way that they would like to. It's almost as if they feel they're very behind on many things that have happened. So their friends, their family, people that are in their age group, they may have moved on. They may have, great jobs or businesses, or they may be earning more. They may have bought a better apartment, right? Maybe a home or something. This person's now comparing themselves internally, and they're noticing how the world is changing and how they haven't. And this is a problem. You were with somebody not knowing everything else was perfect. All right. The love, the passion, the sensuality, everything was great. But when it came to actually making that promise and moving forward and having that next phase, that's where it just kind of crumbled. That's the problem here. All right. I have here, and that was, by the way, the Lover's Path Tarot. I don't know if I mentioned that deck. So here I have the Beginner's Tarot. This is like the Rider-Waite. Oh, look at that. King of Cups. Beautiful. So this is any action, any plans, any tensions your person of interest may have towards you. Fool. Oh boy, you are dealing with somebody who's very immature and maybe even inexperienced. But they love the idea of love, right? This is somebody that you do adore, the majority of you, and they're just not as wise. They're not wise when it comes to relationships. And do they love you? Yeah, they do. Do they want to be with you? Yes, they do. The problem is they don't know how to be with you because they want to be that individual who can just provide you with everything. And now they realize maybe that ship has sailed, but it hasn't. It's never too late to do anything, guys, unless your body can't really do it. We also have here the King of Cups. First card, the strongest. They have realized that you truly do make them extremely emotional. You have this ability of showing them what love really is and how unconditional love works. And they love this about you, and they want to give you an offer. An offer of love. This is a cup of love. Now, remember where we had illness, wellness. And I was talking about emotional trauma, certain things that may have happened in this person's life. Restrictions, constraints, burdens, things like that. Here we have the Nine of Wands. So with this, it does talk about how they know by the time it gets to the Ten of Wands, they are not going to be able to handle anything. There might be so much responsibility, so much burdens that they're just going to buckle under the pressure. End of story. However, they're trying to be a little wiser, which is great, a little wise. This person is taking a step back and they are trying to break down some boundaries and build up some boundaries. Meaning there are certain things that they know they can tackle, they can handle in terms of responsibilities, and some things they just can't. Maybe they're going to ship it off to someone else. They're going to tell a family member to take care of such and such issue. This person is overwhelmed. They have a lot of things going on in their life. And maybe they have told you, maybe they did not. But what I see here is they're making an effort, and this is really good. This is very positive. They're making an effort to try to remove certain obstacles. For what reason? To make room for you. That's why they're doing that. So by the time it gets to the 10 of Wands, you can be a part of their life, and they're not spending so much time on other things. Their energy is not scattered. Right now I'm getting the word hesitation. Hesitate. They're hesitating being with you. Not because they don't love you. They're totally in love with you guys. It's because of other reasons. So don't think this person's forgotten about you. They have not. It's just that they got their own issues right now. This is a them problem. All right? We're also dealing here with a fool in love. You're dealing with somebody here who is very impulsive, compulsive, maybe aggressive. This is somebody who's very youthful. Who's very youthful? This is somebody who is very youthful. And the person here takes action first and thinks later. The issue that I have with this card is that I do see this person rushing into your life, okay? One of the issues here is that it may start and finish as soon as it had started. Why? Because this person doesn't think long and hard. They're very impulsive. Granted, they come from a place of pure and true love. However, the way of implementing all that and executing everything, it's not working out for them. They're not really that smart when it comes to love. So who needs to lead this? You, Scorpio. There's two people, right? You and them, right? So you be the leader in this connection. Not everybody is perfect, right? We know that. What I see here is you have a great opportunity with somebody that truly does have feelings for you. And it's not like this person is completely useless. For some of you, this person is. You don't want to be with them. But for those of you that want to be with this person, understand that they have what it takes. It's like that movie, Disney movie, Aladdin, right? Diamond in the rough, right? Kind of like that. This person is that diamond, right? The problem is, hasn't been discovered, hasn't been polished yet. They don't know their own potential. Crosswatcher, you have a lot of potential. So start focusing. This is the problem here. Because your person of interest hasn't really moved forward and thought about a lot of other things in life, they are kind of stuck in their own little bubble. Now, what's interesting about this is that when we have this feeling that this individual is going through, where there's this surge of energy, this love, this passion that they have for you, they are going to approach you in a very fast and abrupt kind of way. You take a step back, you accept what they're going to give to you, but you're the one who's going to set the pace, okay? Don't let this person rush, because if they do, it's not going to work out the way it can. It'll be raw. It won't have a strong foundation, okay? We also have here Queen of Wands. This person views you as somebody who is just so damn hot. You are hot, you're sexy. This person finds you utterly irresistible. But also what's wonderful about you is that they feel you really get them. You really understand them. Sometimes they don't even have to say something and you are just, oh, so wise. They love this about you. And they feel extremely comfortable. We also have here the Ace of Swords. So this talks about how in this connection, your person of interest, they want to cut to the heart of the matter now. They want to make a decision that is very logical, very planned, very realistic, which is funny because even that is very immature. They're trying to be someone they are not. Oh my goodness. Like I said, you guys have to lead. It's okay if this person's thinking very logically, if they're a little cold, if they're a little critical. However, at the end of the day, love is love. And this logic, being this sharp-tongued person, that's not going to work out. So this is something that they're thinking right now, that I need to be logical. I need to plan. I need to do this and that. But it's not part of this guy's or this girl's nature. You need to understand that, because here with the Fool, this is somebody who's very impulsive. They just want. And they love it. It comes from a good place, but it's just not that mature energy that you need. The love that they have for you is mature. You got a King. The approach that they have for you is like a Fool. So take it as it resonates, guys. Please let me know in the comments below. Is any of this resonating? I'd love to hear your stories if any of this is. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Oh, okay. This is brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First card's the strongest. We have here, not the right time. Followed by recovery. So for some of you, you may have been a little under the weather. You may have been a little ill. Hopefully you're no longer ill and you're getting better. We also have here a year from now. So there is a timeline. Some of you may be rolling your eyes. You may think, hey, this came last year too. This deck only goes up to a year from now. Sorry. This deck only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't go like 3 years from now or 5 years from now. So unfortunately for some of you, it's not even, I don't want to use the word unfortunate, because it's almost saying like, unfortunately, the cake is not ready yet. But of course not ready, because it hasn't been fully baked. You can't take it out too soon, right? This entire situation that you have with this person, that's the type of situation it is. So we have here within the next few months. So a year from now, or the next few months up until a year, certain things are going to happen. Let go. That's a strategy. Unlikely. Oh, heavens. Okay, who are you? Oh, there you have it. There's something better. Yep. I kind of felt that was going to come out. Guys. Okay, 2 groups here. Those of you that want to be with this person, it is going to take a while for them to change a little bit, okay? It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. However, certain relationships, they do take a turn for the worse because it just doesn't work out. Somebody's just not changing. They're not adjusting. They're not seeing things from a different perspective. And so it doesn't work out. For those of you that want to be with this person, let's just talk about that. Here we have right now is not the right time. Like, sure as heck, you have that here. You have 1, 2, 3 cards that talk about timeline. Okay? So right now is not the right time. Right now is the time for you, Scorpio, to recover emotionally, spiritually, physically. There's something here, either spiritually things are off, emotionally, or even physically, mentally. It could be anything, right? The mind, body, spirit, and the soul are supposed to be aligned. There's not supposed to be an imbalance. There's something here that has caused an imbalance. And it's the emotions that are causing the rest of those parts to kind of get off track. So first, the angels here, they do want you to focus on yourself. Recovery is important. Anything that is going to happen in regards to this situation, maybe a year from now or even a few months from now. But in the meantime, Scorpio, they want you to let go. Why are they telling you to let go? Because you need to start focusing on your recovery. Start feeling better about yourself. Be bolder. Assertive. Be assertive of what you want, what you don't want. Set healthy boundaries. because things are going to turn out unlikely. It's going to be unlike something that you would expect. It's going to be quite different. Okay, the outcome of this specific connection, if you're resonating with the majority of the reading, is going to be quite different than what you actually had expected. So expect the unexpected, all right? Why? Because there's going to be something better in the end in this connection. Something better meaning what you thought this connection was, and you thought it was going to be, let's just say, on a scale of 1 to 10, you thought it's going to be like an 8 or a 9. No, it could even exceed that. 11, 12 I'm seeing. So it's going to be something better than, completely different from what you hoped for. It's going to be even better than that, okay? So I do see that here. We also have here the overall arching theme, take action. Now, what I see with this card, take action, I do see here that at some point in time, you're going to let go and not really speak to this person that much. You're going to let them do their own thing. They're going to get into the hermit mode. Then they're going to get wiser. Then they're going to have the strength to come back to you. There's a whole phase that you have to go through, right? Many phases in order to get into that sort of a situation where this person's going to come back wiser, because you were dealing with somebody here who is a prince, right? Who's a fool. Very young, very vibrant, very youthful. They may be older. 70, 80 years old. I have clients who are that old, okay? And yes, they'd still love. Some people have made terrible, nasty comments. Shame on you. Anybody can fall in love with anybody at any age, guys. In the inside of your heart, no matter how old you are, you actually stay at 25, 26, 27 years. That's how you feel, even when you are 70, 80 years old. You still feel like that on the inside. Physically, your body is a mess, right? But let's not make any comments like that. People have done that. And it's very discouraging for people that are looking at any age for anyone. But here, it is important to let go. This person has to become mature. They may be in any age group, all right? Even 75, right? They may be in any age group, but they never truly learned any lesson. Let them learn that lesson, right? And of course, I'm just putting that number out there. And I know also there's clients that tell me, I don't have much time left. I don't know how long I'm going to live for, right? I totally understand that. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And right now is not the right time. Take action. When the time is right, you will know it. Intuitively, it's going to come to you. So I do see here a whole lot of waiting, right? But the focus, Scorpio, is on yourself. And eventually things are going to fall into place. For some of you who have doubts about this connection and you just feel uneasy and you want to just kind of move on, it is encouraged that you do. Here, it's not the right time to engage with anyone, all right? Recovery is key. Your mind, body, spirit, soul has to be aligned. It has to be healthy. This is what your main focus should be, because a year from now, even within the next few months, you're going to start to notice a difference in the way you think of things, and the way you view things, the way you interpret things. Let go of this specific individual, of the pain, of the beliefs. Just understand, to have that compassion that, you know what, they just didn't know any better. It's just who they were. We just were not compatible. Because I thought this way, they're thinking this way. Completely different, right? So don't worry about that. Because they're saying here, let go, because unlikely it's going to work out with this person. It's not going to work out with this person. Why? Because there's someone better. You actually have someone better. So there's something better, or there's someone better coming into your life. Here, within the next few months, this may just happen. So the focus should be on yourself, okay? For those of you that don't want to be with this individual, someone else is going to come into your life. Most likely, if you are resonating with the majority of this reading, this will happen. We also have here, take action. So definitely take action. You will know when the time is right. Take action here also means to feel free to approach someone. You never know until you try. And then there's that push and pull. You give a little bit, you pull a little back. Just a little bit. And you also keep healthy boundaries. It's very attractive when people keep healthy boundaries, because it keeps one longing for more. I want more. But if you just give everything all at once, it's not good. Usually those relationships I've seen in many readings, all the clients that I've had, it doesn't work out when it's truly just all of a sudden. That sudden thing is like an impulse, like a little spark, kind of comes and goes as fast as it had started. It's gone, right? So it's important to organically grow within that connection. You can turn a player into a lover, committed lover. It has happened. I've seen it happen. Guys, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, for those of you who are new, I have another channel as well. It's called Asnointia Audio. It is on YouTube. The videos there are absolutely free, just like these videos are absolutely free. The videos there I have more focused on educational sort of material. So it's inspirational, educational. Some of the videos there I have playlists. One of them is on spiritual connections. Another one I have is on advice for relationships, the type of relationships you find yourself in. And I also have one video on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? Also, please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel, please. As well as this channel. I need this channel. We've been at a certain point in time, I've been really sick, right? So it's kind of on the algorithm, it's called. On the algorithm, it's a bit behind. So if you guys could, please, I love you guys. I do love you guys, you know that, right? Please try to share whatever you can if you do like the video. Also, I wanted to mention, some of you do ask me, do I do private readings? Yes, I do. So please have a look at my website, www.asnointia.com. From there, you will have a look at the rates and packages section, and I have a few things that are still open. I do past life readings. I also do love readings, and also I do a reading for you, which is to teach you about negative energies, how to get rid of negative energies. And I have the ability of having a look of where you live in terms of the negative energies, how many there are in your home, how many there are around your aura that are hovering around you, and also the ones that are inside of your body. This may sound freaky, but it happens, guys. Millions, billions of people all around the world. Happens. It's normal for me, which is terrible that I even had to live that type of life, but I guess it made me who I am now, right? I have packages for that. One is a personalized package, which I tell you what you have, how many you have, and I teach you how to get rid of it. That is the chakra checkup. And because you have the recovery card, I would recommend that some of you have a look at that specific package, read through the description, and place an order if you wish. Also, I have the Holy Lake package, which is a very simplified package that is a self-help guide, but that also helps you get rid of negative energies from your home. This could include, for example, people may be having sleep paralysis. The place may be being haunted. You just want a house blessing, right? That sort of package that I have created, it gets rid of the negative energies, all right? And you have that ability to manifest positivity in your life finally because the negativity is gone. Otherwise, the negative creates obstacles. All right. Scorpio, that is your reading. Guys, please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And once again, like I said, please do like, share, and subscribe. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.